What if I pick every top? So the research team got challenged by other parts of our research team, got challenged by parts of our other research team to see.
Oh, it was like a battle royale?
And just we wanted to see what happens. What happens if you pick every top? We've never done this before. Let's go next slide. We usually employ mechanics in order to allow the probabilities to work in our favor over the long term. However, in the middle of a losing trade or a very profitable one, it's easy to abandon your mechanics in favor of intuition and convince ourselves that this is the best time to get out of a trade, right? We've all done this. I'm doing this right now. I have convinced myself that my intuition is better than my mechanics, right? We all do this.
Sure.
And so what we're going to do here is let's take a look. Go to the next slide. So let's test this hypothesis to an extreme example. What if we somehow managed to pick the most profitable time within a 45-day window to exit the trade, every trade, for the past 19 years?
Okay.
Okay? So what if we managed to pick the most profitable time within a 45-day window to exit the trade, every trade for the past 19 years? How would this compare to exiting early at 21 days mechanically and just sticking to it?
Okay. That's a good study.
It's a good premise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take a look here and see how this premise actually plays out. Let's go next slide. So we did a study, 45 days to expiration, for 19 years. We sold a 16 Delta Strangle. We exited at the best possible price in the 45 days strangle versus exiting automatically at 21 days. Now, of course, if you exit the best possible price, it's going to outperform. But the question is, how much is it going to outperform by? Okay. And we recorded the daily P&L and the win rate. Would you like to take a shot, Mr. Batista, and guess how we did? I know you have not seen these answers.
No, I have not seen these. I don't see the answers to 99% of these studies when you ask me the question. If you do, I come clean. Wow. I mean, I'm struggling with, because now every top in the market, top in the position. Top in the position. How can it not be?
Yeah, of course. It's going to be better. Top in the position. Right. Yeah.
Right. But by how much, you mean?
Yeah. Use a percentage.
I will say about 12%.
Oh, my God. That's small. I would have said 50%.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go next slide. So the first thing we're going to see here is even if we manage to pick the top in every trade since 2005, we only end up with around $2.10 per day in extra profit. This is just doing a one lot. But here's what's interesting. So the win rate of exiting at 21 days, doing a 16 Delta Strangle over 19 years is 71%. The win rate of exiting at the best possible price is 100%. Okay? So obviously that's going to be, significantly higher. But the average P&L per day is 80 cents versus $2.90. Now, before you think, well, that is a lot. It is a lot. But you're averaging the absolute best price on every single trade for 19 years. Okay? So it's 100% win rate versus mechanically doing it. So that's the difference. We're just showing it. Let's go to the next slide. But the chances, here's the interesting thing. The chance of picking a top on every trade since 2005 is so small, we can conclude that it's impossible to do so, but exiting at 21 DTs is a certainty, right? Okay, so the chances of occurring exiting at 21 days, we can do that 100% of the time. We do that 100% of the time.
Sure.
Exiting at the best possible price is 1 in 10 to the 177th power. The chance of winning the Powerball jackpot is the same thing 22 times in a row.
So you got to win the jackpot not once, 22 times in a row.
You have to win the jackpot not once, but 22 times in a row. The point...
That would be tough.
20. Yeah, that's tough. I don't even know what one.
That's difficult. I mean, that's for anybody. I mean,
I don't know what 1 in 10 to the 177th is, but I guess the point here is that the one thing that is of all these discussions that we can do for sure is we can exit at 21 DTE. That's the mechanical side.
Sure.
We also know that if we do that, our win percentage is going to be about 71%, and our profits are going to be about 80 cents. That's a good thing. If we guaranteed ourselves the best possible price for 19 straight years, of course we're going to win 100% of the time, and of course we're going to make more money. But I'm just trying to show that we're trying to show the difference. Okay, it's not as great as you kind of would have thought it would be. Mm-hmm. If that makes a lot of sense or any sense.
Well, it probably made sense the way it was presented, not the way you did it.
Thank you so much. Hold on, I want to do something.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to buy your AMD back because you're losing equally as much as on your Apple trade.
No. I'm trying to put the trade on more times.
Oh, well, AMD was just under 200, 199 and change.
I know. I'm trying to sell more at right
rallied back up to over 200. Sorry.
Yeah. No, Apple's lower, so I want to buy some Apple. Anyway, let's go to the next slide. So takeaways. It is impossible to pick the top over the long run. Even if, hypothetically, we were able to pick the top every time, it wouldn't make significantly more money. It makes more money. It's not just some crazy number. Would we be better off managing early, exiting at 21 days? We would be better off managing early, exiting at 21 days, because it's easy to do and it's very mechanical. That was the whole point here. Just showing you the difference.
Takes the guesswork out of it for sure.
Yeah.